The section 2 of the yellow wallpaper is set 2 weeks after the narrator's coming to the mansion. She writes about her depression and how difficult it is for her to even perform the little tasks. In addition to this, the nervousness caused due to her newborn baby is also expressed, which could be linked to the concept of postpartum depression. However, she is relieved by the fact that Mary is present to take good care of the child. Furthermore, she recalls her conversation with John, where she asks him to repaper the room. However, he refuses by asking her not to give way to such fancies. To this, she replies by asking him to let her take a room downstairs, but John does not give in to her wishes. Thus, she shifts her attention to the room and the views from its windows. Out of one, she could see the garden, while from the other, she could see the bay and a little wharf. She wonders that sometimes she sees people walking on the path, but John believes it's her imagination and advises her to check the tendency of her indulgence. She feels she would get better if she could write a little, but gets tired and feels discouraged by not having any companionship. Her thought about her illness takes her back to the yellow wallpaper, which she believes is the reason for her continued depression. She observes a pattern of a broken neck and two bulbous eyes staring at her, which she finds agonizing. Further, she compares the furniture of her room to the one in her childhood and then again roots back to the wallpaper. She finds it is torn at places and observes another pattern of some figure, in addition to the scratch floor. At this point, she realizes that John's sister is approaching, leading her to end the journal entry. This section of the story is somewhat similar to section 1, as the narrator starts focusing on her external surroundings when John dismisses her concern. This representation of John's rejection leads her to suppress her feelings concerned with her illness, and she projects her inward turmoil onto her environment.